Welcome to the channel. We're here today. Unfortunately, I'm by myself. There's nobody around with me in the party. I am here by myself. Nathan, unfortunately, he's probably going to get mad at me for saying this, but he got his PS4 taken because he did some dumb shit in school, but you guys know how Nathan is. Bradley, he's not around. He's busy with his girl and all that. Body counts, I don't know where he is. He wanted to play today, but I haven't heard from him in a minute. Other than that, I believe there's nobody else is around. Anyway, but we do have a lot to catch up on. It's been a solid month since I've done a video, and that's gotten me really far behind on the whole Street Speed 717 keeping up with him thing. But I have done everything that he's done in the garage. I still have the project car down here. The blue Grandpa Mobile is still sitting there. Tim guy. Me nigga. What's up? Is that Timo? I bet that's Timo. Watch the comments. Money on the table. Anyway, we still got the blue Grandpa Mobile down here. We do have to put nitrous in this for a little bit, and I do have to have my cousin make me a mod for it. Other than that, I still have to get nitrous on that. We got to go sell the freaking ZR1. That I'm going to talk about that again here in a second. But we do have to take this guy here and take it out because Street Speed 717 sent his back to McLaren Philly for a couple reasons. One, he's going to do a little bit bigger twin turbos on his, and he's going to change. He's going to do a little paint correction, get it detailed, and I think he's going to. Let's see, what did he do? He's turbos, paint correction, detail. And I think he might be doing suspension. I didn't 100% understand that properly, but anyway, I know that those are the two things he's doing, is the turbo. Oh, he's also getting it wrapped, which doesn't make 100% sense to me. And we do have to start dropping hints on the new car coming to the channel, which is, I'm still not revealing it, but we do have to start dropping hints. If you go look at my last video, you'll be able to find out what the two vehicles were that I hinted at. Other than that, oh, the ZR1, let's get back to that. The ZR1, we have to go ahead and sell that. Unfortunately, I'm incredibly depressed about that. I'm still recovering from when he sold his second automatic Z06. That thing ran low 9s, high 8s. I was so depressed that he sold that. I just like to have some freaking American V8 action on the channel, and he went and sold that, and now he's selling his manual ZR1. That really struck me, the fact that he's selling that, but then again, I understand why he's doing it. He says that he's selling his ZR1 because there's not too much you can do with it. There's like no mods for it or anything. The car already comes supercharged, but there's like nothing. What am I trying to say? There's no like tunes for it or anything. You can't, put like turbos if you want to do that on it. You can't, like, there's nothing, there's no like nitro, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do to it. So you're basically sitting around with a $45,000 car just sitting in your garage. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off by let's see here. I'm gonna leave the grandpa car there for now, because I can have my cousin make me the nitrous. Can I, though? Can I have him make me nitrous? Yeah, I can have him make me nitrous for that while it's still here. We're gonna go ahead and send the McLaren out, and then we're gonna sell the ZR1. We're just gonna take this to storage for now. Anyway, I want to think, what can I talk about while we're on it? Oh, did you guys see that? I almost took that guy out. Holy shit. I didn't even see him there. I don't have my, let me explain myself why I almost hit him. I don't have my contacts, and I don't have my contacts in because while I was driving today for work. I wasn't driving to work or anything, but I was delivering a car, and my right eye just started being retarded out of nowhere. So as soon as I got as soon as I got back to work, I was like, I can't do this anymore. It felt like there was a piece of paper, like it was so dry. There was something in my eye. So I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna take my contact out. So I took my right eye, my right contact out, and I drove around from 11 p.m. all the way till 6 with one eye, and trust me, it was absolutely terrible. Never do that. If your contacts hurt, just take, I don't even know what to do. Get glasses. Don't make the mistake that I make and only have one. Alright, well, we're gonna go for one last drive here in the ZR1. Let me rearrange this real quick. So you guys thought the new cars were gonna be in here. Don't ask why I have a GTR. That's not the new car. Trust me, that thing's fucking slow. And go for one last cruise in the ZR1 to the dealership. Well, not the dealership. We're selling it. Get some manual action in here. It feels good to have a manual again, even though I'm not going to have this for very long. I'm driving it to the dealership so we can sell it. You know what, now let's go to the high class one. We got to get a long drive in here. I was going to go to the one that's down there on the east side, but let's go ahead and get us a solid drive in. Get a couple good pulls. I'm really going to miss this car. Let's get a solid 60 pull going here. I'm really gonna miss this car. We're only gonna have one V8 left on the channel after we sell this. Can get a good yak in while we're going through the tunnel up here. I hope that those guys up there aren't trying to kill people. Alright, let's get a little drift session here. Last drift session, the 01. I'm gonna miss this car. Jeez. Now we're gonna have to move this license plate to something else. Let's see how much the 01's worth. Put your guesses down in the comments. Here's my final guess. Let's see, I got it for $135. Only thing we've done is a tune and the exhaust. So I'm gonna have to guess $160. My guess is $160,000. Wow. My guess was so far off, my earpiece fell out. Anyway, $208,000. That's crazy that that's selling for that much. I don't understand that. I guess 160. Jeez, oh man. Alright. Well, this is... Oh, we did the windows too. We did do the windows. Anyway. Alright. Well, time to sell the ZR1. Buddy, say your final goodbyes. This is my favorite car out of the game, Life 616 Garage. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. Street Speed 717 does it. We gotta do it. So, goodbye to the ZR1. Oh, look, we got a friend. I know he did not just try and hit me. I bet he kills me. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. We already did the McLaren thing. I did realize that Street Speed 717 does have a rental from McLaren Philly. I didn't believe it. I didn't think that they would even do something like that. I am not going to get a rental McLaren. Don't believe. If you think I'm going to buy a whole second McLaren, then you're absolutely nuts. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in a guest car from one of my other garages. Gotta be careful which one I pick. You guys can't see the new cars.
Calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Okay, it's not in here. Good. Let's bring in a guest car. No, we don't want Leroy. We don't want the Mustang. That thing's slow. Let's bring in something manual. Well, most of these cars are manual. We'll finish the Supra. Let's go ahead and do the... Let's do the Skyline.
It's coming at you.
Crown Vic at Tom. Oh, this guy here's got an Evo. Let's go ahead and bring in a guest car to the garage for a little bit. Everyone put in the comments, who do you think, if we race right here, who do you think's got it? Oh, he's got a gun. Time to go. Okay, that's nice. I bet I can make it back. Or not. Oh, shit. Well, we have these type of people in our session. This is why I searched for 15 minutes trying to find a good session to where this specifically would not happen. And what do you know happens? You can't avoid 12-year-olds on video games, no matter what game it is.
Morse Mutual. How can I be of service?
Everybody has parents who will
I'll do my best.
do what their kids tell them. It's kind of sad. Anyway, I can't even make a request. That's dumb as hell. Well, we gotta drive to Compton. Let's find us a car. Crown Vic. Got us a little Crown Vic here at Tom. Try and get a yak in here. Wasn't bad. You know, these Crown Vics, I'll have to do a review on one for the what's the show series I'm starting. See, I got so much going on, I can't even think about it. Head to head, I'll have to do a Crown Vic for head to head. Anyway, speaking of head to head, well, how is that coming along? It's done. The first episode's done. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to go about it. If I'm gonna do me by myself, if I'm gonna do me with another person, me with like a few people, like I always do in these sessions, or in these videos. But I'm by myself right now, and everybody knows I don't like doing videos by myself because I feel like I always have to have something to say, and I get off track easily. I also get off track easily when I have someone like Nathan screaming in my ear during a video. Anyway, that's the main thing. I haven't figured out how I want to go about it. I think I'm going to just experiment with a little bit. I'm going to do the first episode by myself, and the next one's going to be with 1 or 2 people with me. And we'll see how it goes from there. But the first episode featuring Leroy and the grandpa car already done. Other than that, I mean, I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna go about it, like I said. And I gotta pick a date for it. I'm not sure yet. But we're gonna figure that out. Let's take this back up to the hills. Matter of fact, I changed my mind. Let's go ahead and take this in and grab Leroy and bring him in. Since I've thought about him. And someone asked me the other day, what does this car run in the quarter mile? It does mid to high nines. It's not terrible. But you gotta think, this is only turbo, tune, exhaust, and air intake, of course. And stage 2 clutch. Oopsie. Small turbo, single turbo, not duals. Don't want anybody to think that I run duals on this car. And I also got, okay, I don't know if I've showed this to anybody yet, but yes, I did buy the Focus RS. I don't remember if I, excuse me, showed this to my viewers yet, but yes, I did get the Focus RS. I got into it with someone in a party, or in the session the other day, about whether this is a Focus RS or Fiesta, whatever. I see a Focus RS. If you look at it from first person and get back far enough, or at a certain angle, like right about here, you'll see a Ford Focus RS. Now, I understand where he got Fiesta from. If you look at it from here, yes, you can see Fiesta, but the spoiler also says Focus to me. Even though it's not a four-door, I understand. Whatever. It drives like a Focus RS to me. The main reason that I got this was because I wanted to be able to say I have every tuner car in the game. And now that you can see, I do have every tuner car in the game. I got the EVA, STI, Skyline, Supra, Focus RS. It's awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab Leroy and take him over to the garage as our guest car. I can't talk about my plans with Leroy yet because he is part of the next head-to-head video. God, he's so fast. Oh, nice. Crown Vic slamming on his brakes. Bringing in Leroy as our guest. Someone asked where I got the name Leroy from. I'm doing a little bit. I'm mixing in another channel with the Game Life 616 channel. So as you guys know, I do whatever Street Speed 717 does. We do it over here because I've got the same cars that he's got, just on GTA 5. I've also got this car here that I'm calling Leroy because Cletus McFarland has a C5 Corvette that he's completely stripped out. He's got 1100 horsepower to it, and he calls it Leroy. It's an extremely fast car. We're going to go ahead and put him up here as our guest. The main reason I picked Leroy as one of the main reasons is because Leroy's blue, and Street Speed 717's temporary McLaren 570 GT is blue. So we got him in here. Grandpa car. I really have to get the nitrous for that. I don't think you can put a NOS can in here. We're going to go ahead and drive down to Benny's and find out if you can real quick. Hopefully we don't get shot on the way. Let's take a look at the map. It's entirely possible. Get going on a cruise. And I still, yep, everything that Street Speed 717 did to his grandpa car is, like I said, everything that's on here, he still has to, I just need to do the nitrous. And he's getting, he said his 427 that he ordered was supposed to come in yesterday. So I guess we'll find out if he's done that or not, so. And I can't talk about what engine I'm going to have put in here because this car is a part of head-to-head, as is Leroy. And maybe we'll see the head-to-head episode sometime this week. I don't know. I doubt it. I have a lot to do this week. And while I'm driving down to Benny's, I'm going to talk about why the title of this video is what it is. Why did I take such a long break from YouTube? The main reason is because I've been working so much lately. I'm finally on contract with the job that I've been working over at Mad Hatter. It took me a minute. I was working for them under the counter for a little bit, but it took me a minute to get on contract with them, primarily because I was working through shit with my old job. I also had to get my direct deposit forms and shit filled out, and that took forever, and that just was a whole thing, and it pissed me off because I wasn't getting the earpiece filled out because I wasn't getting my money. If Tom were here, he'd ask me if I stroked out. Yes, I did, because every time my earpiece falls out, I crash. Anyway, yes, it was a whole thing, and I couldn't get my money. Hopefully, I think we got it figured out. And what's going on here? There we go. But yeah, like I said, it was a whole thing, and I wasn't getting my money. So I think we got it figured out. I hope so, because one, I have no gas in my Mustang that I drive in real life. And two, I have an appointment to get an exhaust done on my car this Friday, so I hope that shit really gets figured out. I just want to see if we can put a nitrous can in here so it's more realistic when I have my cousin make the mod for me. Don't see a NOS can in there, no. Let's try and go through here. Go through everything I possibly can. Hydraulics, those are not nitrous cans, but interior, let's go through here. Don't see a can anywhere. Don't need that, adds weight. This doesn't do anything for me. Ornaments, dials, I don't think any of the dials, that's not doing anything for me. Steering wheels, maybe we can get us a carbon fiber one. That's, no, we're looking for nitrous cans. Getting distracted. See, I need someone with me to do this shit. I think we're gonna switch, no, see? Don't need any of this. Oh, those are speakers. Light color, no, I don't. Livery, no. I don't think I can. Added weight. Nope, doesn't look like I can, unfortunately, folks, put a nitrous can in here so it looks more realistic. I wish I could. When I actually when I have the mod made for me, I wish I could put a nitrous can in here. But we're getting a new engine soon anyway.
Hey,
This thing's got some serious power as is. And I'm still running it as automatic. I don't have the manual mod for this car yet. Ass end of this car is almost as bad as the Mustang. What does this run stock? I can't say it. I was going to say what this runs stock, but I can't do it yet for head-to-head. Which should be, I'm hoping that head-to-head is the next video that I do. I'm really hoping that it is. I just gotta figure out if Nathan's gonna get his damn PS4 back or not. If he could be a good kid for once. Alright, let's go do a little update on the friend's garage real quick. Some of you guys seem to like, out there seem to like that a lot. It's full of Yui. Not smart. Not funny. Alright. I have moved all of my friends' cars into this garage, and I put future Game Life 616 vehicles out at Paleto Bay because I don't want to end up accidentally bringing in a car that I don't want you guys to see. The two incoming Game Life 616 cars are out there. I do have them. They are out there. Still don't have the color for the one that's coming most recently. But you can expect just keep an eye on Street Speed 717's videos on his McLaren to find out what colors I'll be doing in here. So as you can see, we still have everybody's cars. We got David sitting here on the end. We got Jason right here. We got my car from real life here. We got Big Tom's McLaren and Peyton's truck and Cedric's truck back there. Now this car here belongs to my buddy Bradley, not Bradley from that I played PS4 and GTA with, but this is Bradley Reed. He lives around here with us in the area that we live in. He came over the other day. He drives a BMW 335i. I'm gonna try and get a video featuring him one of these days, but he does drive a 335i, so I figured, you know, I'd make one on here and add it to the friend's garage. Why not? I still have 3 open spots for whenever I get somebody else, other friends with decent cars that I can copy and put them on here. It just has to be on the game. Because all of my friends who have good cars that I could remake, I have them right here. Cedric's truck was a challenge. That was my biggest challenge, was remaking Cedric's truck. All of these, for the most part, pretty easy. In order from hardest to easiest to make, I'd probably have to say Cedric's truck. Let's see here. Peyton's truck was pretty easy. Cedric's truck, Bradley's 335. I had a lot of trouble picking a car for that. And I'd say David's car. And Jason's, then Tom's, and then mine. Mine, I drive it every day, so I know exactly what the hell to put on it. Tom's car was super easy to make. Super easy. That's all we need. Crown Vic, police rims, tinted windows, stock. Everything else is stock. Like, really, everything else is stock on Tom's car, so we're going to keep it that way until Tom does something else to his car. Cough. Jason's car was a little bit complicated. Picking rims and picking an actual car to use. In real life, his spoiler and his roof were both yellow, so that was a little bit rough. David's, I was wishing I could find some big-ass tires to put on the back of his Grand National, because he has big old drag radials on the back. Let's go down here to Bradley's. Like I said, I had a hard time picking an actual car. There were 2 cars to pick from for Bradley's. For those of you BMW fans out there, you can argue with me, roast me or whatever in the comments on if you think I should have picked the other car. It was between these 2 right here. So I picked this one primarily because it sounds more realistic. This one here, it might look more like a 335i, but I think this one right here sounds a lot more like Bradley's car does. And I'll give you a sound drive here of it here in a minute. Peyton's truck was pretty easy. Only sad thing was I couldn't lift it, and the rims are not accurate at all. Well, somewhat accurate. He has 10-spoke black rims with I think it's a leveling kit, not a lift kit, but it still looks really, really close. Cedric's truck was just a flat-out fail. They don't have any single cab 3 in the front, 3 in the back lifted trucks on here that are Chevys. So I had to get the only Chevy truck on this game, put off-roaders on it, paint it white. It's the only thing I could do. Anyway, let's go ahead and take Bradley's car for a spin so you guys can see what exactly I'm talking about here. Yes, I do have a manual mod already made for this car. It is a 6-speed. It's been doing that a lot lately. I don't understand why. Only thing about this car is it's really heavy. As you guys can see, it's not it's not Crown Vic heavy, but it's still pretty damn heavy. I'm still trying to get used to the gearbox in this car. It's a little bit rough. The gears are extremely long. Compared to some of the other cars that have long gears. That was close, almost missed it. Oops. This car is so damn heavy. And the other one just wasn't fast enough. The other car that I had trouble deciding, it wasn't fast enough and it didn't sound like a BMW. This might not have the look or the weight, but it's definitely got the sound and the speed. Let's go ahead and grab one of the 616 cars and head on back. This is a fairly short video for today. It's because I'm by myself, like I said. I just want to get everything done that I know needs to be done. I believe that that is everything, though. I hope I'm not missing anything. I guess I can drop a little hint on the next Game Life 616 cars. The most recent one, anyway. Once again, gotta be careful about which car is this garage.
One of your rides? Let me know.
Let's go ahead and do the, let's grab Grandpa again.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
All these Crown Vics, dude. There's so many Crown Vics just rolling around. Let's get a yak going, ready? Or not. Okay, let's start heading back over to the headquarters. And then I'll find a, I say too much when I'm by myself, so that's another thing. Anyway, I just gotta figure out if I can, what hint I can drop that's not gonna give it away, the next car. That was fairly good recovery. Alright, let's head over to the computer and start working on these hints here. So I have them both, like I said. Wow, they dropped the price on... Oh, what the hell is this? What am I missing out on? Jeez. So what, do I just not get updates anymore? This thing's sick. Join Armored Warfare, Modern Suburban Family, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Dude, this thing's sick! Top speed, not bad. Acceleration, could be better. Braking, trash. Traction, not bad. Okay. We might have to get this. Not for the channel, but for my own use. I also can't believe how much they dropped the price on the Supra. Over $200,000 on the Supra. Why do they drop the prices on these cars after I get them? Hint. Anyway, the next cars, let's see. I will say the next car is going to have diamond-shaped headlights. So let's see which cars it could be. Could be this Koenigsegg. Could be this one. Could be this one. Definitely not that thing. That thing's fucking slow. Let's see. Oh, I don't like those. It could be this. This is a McLaren. Not a huge fan, though. It's going to be a supercar, so that's probably it for you guys. Those are your hints on the most recent coming car, that Street Speed 717. Once he gets his McLaren, the hint that I'm dropping right now is the car that I will be getting. So here's it's between this one. Da-da-da. So that one, this one, and this one. Those are your three hints on the next car. Now, when Street Speed 717 sold his ZR1, so now he's saving up to get the mid-engine C8 Corvette. Your main hints for that, it will be a V8. That's about all I can say. So, damn, I really can't hint at this. So you really have to know, okay, here's what I'm going to say. It's the only American supercar. That's it. I think the only American supercar ever made in real life. Now, let me see, is there another way I can reword that? The only American supercar ever made. Well, there's two, technically. And they're both on this game, so I really can't. I can't see if there's any supercars on here other than the one that it is. If there is, then I'll tell you which three it could be. There's really not. There's only two American supercars in real life, and both of them are on here, so no. That's it. You have to know what they are. There's only two American supercars in real life, and they're both on this game. Every other supercar in here, which would be from here up, are all supercars, so you just really have to know. Haven't revealed the color for either one yet, but I will say they are both pretty neat. Oh, I haven't revealed my my massive purchase yet. Maybe. No, I did. That was a while ago. I'm not even gonna say it. Anyway, a somewhat short video compared to my normal videos. About 40 minutes in so far. The next video, I'll try and do the head-to-head episode. Keep your eyes open for it, because it will be good. It is done. After that video, I can't even say. I want to say the thing about Leroy so bad. It's gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, folks. It's gonna have to wait. The Leroy thing is gonna have to wait. Anyway, let's review what we talked about. We talked about Street Speed 717 situations. He sold his ZR1, so of course we went right off the bat, sold our ZR1. He took his McLaren to McLaren Philly to get it detailed, wrapped, and turbos, which I have to get modded for the turbos. I have to have my cousin make mods for me for twin turbos on the McLaren. Once I see the wrap for Street Speed 717, you guys know me, I'll try and mix colors around on here so I can get the wrap going. And I think he's getting wheels and tires too. If he is getting wheels and tires, you guys already know. If they have them on here, I'll do it. Other than that, Grandpa's getting NOS. His grandpa car, which we call the 8-pump chump on here because it's going to run 8s, is getting... It's already got nitrous on it, but he is getting his new engine for that, so I'm going to have to wait until I do the head-to-head episode before I can put the new engine in. So that's gotta happen pretty snappy. I didn't talk about why he sold his ZR1. Everybody, okay. So he sold his ZR1 primarily because he's saving, like, wait, I did talk about that. Yeah, I did, because there's nothing you can do to it yet, and he got bored with it. He didn't use it like he think was going to use it, so he sold it. And anyway, we did that. So there's no American V8 action on his channel right now. Other than that, folks, I believe that that's it. So if you've stuck around this long, then thank you so much. Drop a like, hit the notification bell. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.